now looking in reasonable form. The match about to get underway. And Matty James, the new first five, the late replacement for Vodili'i, gets the game well and truly underway with Matt Saunders, first touch for Southland. And Jimmy Cowan, on whose shoulders what a responsibility will lie in these make or break encounters. Robinson, very high kick indeed. Taken with aplomb by Pelanisi. He does well to protect the ball and get some help too from McDonald, who protects big James to the air this time. It holds up nicely in a good chase and a good contest, parried back by Cowan and secured by the Southland forwards coming through. Gets back to his feet quickly and there to distribute. Robinson's pass knocked down by Melnick. In from the back is Horton. Advantage is being played. They've made 10 or so metres. That may well be enough. Advantage is over. The kick is a clever one by Cowan. Grabs a lot of territory, 50 metres plus, and James tries to recover it and get some of it back.
Conservative approach for Southland. That's the way they're going to play this game. That's the way they started the season, Tom. They want field position. They want to get down there, and they'll contest at lineouts as well. They've got height. They'll put a lot of pressure on a Tasman lineout that's been going okay at about 81% this season. So Stags put in.
I'll tell you, fellas, that Tasman's Alex Ainley took a knock straight from the kickoff as he went through on Matt Saunders. He's just rejoined the line out and shaking off that right shoulder, so keep an eye on him.
Well, he shouldn't have got talked up by Tom Conroy.
It usually helps. Tuck in at the front though, and Southland first throw in, first secure ball, driving it very close to the touchline. Tasman fragmented, but eventually it's forced to the back. Tamariki has it under control, gets help from Chris King. Ball now available, although Cowan has just stopped from grabbing it through a body. Robinson held it up for Cowan. He straightens the vice-captain within 5 metres of the line. Cowan again. Robinson couldn't, well, he had indecision there, perhaps passing or kicking. Ball's turned over. Blair Cook's picked it up. They couldn't take toll. The ball's been lost forward. Southland should get this back one way or t'other. Kenny Lynn tidies. Scrappy play inside the 22 from both sides at this stage. Better controlled now by McIntosh. Setting a platform. A little dart shut down. Hardy could get, or is standing off ready for the ball. Now they get an inch closer. Tasman's defence has been sound this season. It is so far today. 8 metres shy. Another knock on off the hand of Moran. Hardy distributes, but the scrum will take place.
On both ways.
Southland doing what they haven't been doing the last 2 weeks with the loss as well, holding on to the ball. So much energy. Jason Cowell, the new angle running in. Southland driving it initially from the line out and doing that with style as well. And here's the look, the nice pass and the change of angle. Weak inside shoulder, that's the target and gets the Tasman defence. He did that well. An indecision coming up here for the young Robbie Robinson, JP. There's opportunities to go wide out right. He decided to kick.
Yeah, I just wonder whether he got caught in sort of imbalanced position there, I think, Carmo. And probably a change of call as well. I just wonder if he had a call from wide, maybe to pop one over.
I think Southland too will be mindful that Vodili'i was a big defender too in the inside channels.
Well, I guess I'm just getting back that line, Carroll. Running just so important when you're doing that angle. To go for the weak inside shoulder and just keep running. Energy, straight, hard.
Crouch. Touch.
I know the Stags believe they have a bag of tries in them.
You're early on the touch, as we talked about.
Maximum points against North Harbour earlier in the season, but only just won that match, so they really wanted to go into a break. That's their goal today, the half-time break with a commanding lead.
Wait for it. Crouch.
Tasman, of course, will have other ideas.
Get it up.
Scrum solid enough, ball not controlled initially. Cowan, though, drops it off to Fade. And he's stopped by Wheeler, making a solid tackle. McIntosh, the next surge. Hardy and Boys working in unison. They look left, they go right. Tamariki. Foraging Jonathan Poff has done a magnificent job. He created a turnover and he's won the team a penalty.
Never giving it easy for the opposition, Jonathan Poff. That's the second occasion in the opening 5 minutes of this game. He's gone through the middle of the Southland ruck. And not enough numbers over the ball on that occasion for the Stags. And a guy like Poff getting knocked off it. He didn't take that for granted. He went again. And he had the strength to go again to get the turnover. And that's a heck of a kick. 50 metres on the angle to bring Tasman up to the halfway line. Look at him, he was pushed off the ball initially by Cowan. He stayed on his feet, had the strength to go through.
Stronger at times, but you would certainly call it a points breeze.
And their first throw to the line out. McDonald goes to the back and not to anyone directly, but Poff was onto it. Good decision by Begg to let it go so he could be there when needed inside the Stags half. Ball not quickly available. Now it is for the Marcos. They go short side. McDonald slips off one into the second tackle, rolls over, places it nicely enough. Presentation enabled this backline move to get underway.
No hands!
Clean out's quite effective. No Stags committed to that whatsoever. So there'll be plenty out on the backline slowing the progress of Mark Bright. Big to Wheeler. Playing the game at pace to one of their pace men, Polkey. He couldn't get it out any wider. Horton stepping, running, cutting back inside Saunders. Wheeler with another tackle. But this ball safe and sound in the Maroons' hands.
Here it is, ball's there. No, no red. No, hold.
Cowan.
No.
Robinson set for a kick. Off the left boot, straight down the middle of the park, and Palanisi has no trouble. Has some choices. Does he run it? Goes for the chip, the chase, and the recovery, which is unsuccessful because Cowan was there. His kick deep inside the 22. Melnick, little choice to go for touch. Won't find that. Robinson, nice position. He chips and chases and makes the tackle outside the 22. So if Tasman recover this, they won't be able to kick it out on the full. You can see it outside the line. Melnick at the half.
Carry back.
You get the call that it was carried back, and James therefore keeps it centre field. Tifare well positioned. He looks to go himself. A little bit short on numbers and help, but I think Cowell got there in time to perform the necessary duties. Good continuity. And our first chance though, Southland with the penalty, probably too far out in this condition.
Too far out in his breeze to kick. So many penalties given away at that breakdown area. Interpretations, players trying to get the pill. Southland once again with a line out, good line out opportunity. Drove the first one. Suspect they'll do the same for the second one.
Tasman compete, but they don't win it because high above all others was Dave Gannon, the Irishman. Got a start this week, so he'll be looking to repay the faith, as they say. Cowan can't get his hands on the ball. Holding on the ground.
From the back.
Southland players just guilty there, getting isolated. Nice line out drive. Rutledge going around, getting the open, which is good, but you need the support. You get yourself isolated in those close confines of a ruck ball situation. Players are so good nowadays, getting their knees down, staying on their feet, getting hands on ball. Once you get the hands on that nut, you have all rights to it.
I think that was Moran again who got his hands over the ball initially, and that's the second or third time he's been involved in turnover.
The line-out's going with the throw. And once again, Wheeler takes the ball from his flatmate McDonald. They practice that in the backyard all the time, and you can see the result. McDonald comes before when it got untidy. So too Poff. Better now for Tasman. So try and run it through Goodman. He's always able to bust the tackle here and there. Boyce has done the tidy, and the advantage still the Stags' way at the moment. Cowan can't get rid of it, does so. Second attempt, the kick across field.